Hey, it's Pottinger here, and in this video, I'm going to share the massive impact that Journey to Remembrance and Marci and Amber have had on me and how it's made such a big difference in my life. So before Journey to Remembrance, I've been on a path about 10 years of personal development, and I just attended a lot of courses, read a lot of books, and I always felt that the answer was outside of me. I didn't trust myself. I didn't accept all of myself. So therefore, the answer wasn't within me. I had to go outside somewhere else and seek it. And that seen me spending lots of money and just continuing in this personal development kind of journey where I just keep reading books, keep attending seminars, and I would make progress. I would make what I call now incremental progress. From the outside, people would be like, yeah, you're growing so much. But from inside, I just knew that I wasn't tapping into my potential. I knew that there was something missing. I knew that there was something that I didn't have a grasp of that was out there. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know, but I just had this feeling inside of me that there was something else that I could lean into that would give me the results that I'm after, that would help me bridge the gap from where I am to my potential, to who I truly am, to living in my full expression and in my truest self. And up until a few months ago, I never knew that something like Journey of Remembrance was available. Now, one of the big things that drew me to that was the sacraments, which is the plant medicine. And I have been resistant my whole life about doing any psychedelics, any sacraments, any plant medicines. Up until 30 years of age, did not touch any because of two reasons. Number one, I did not feel safe doing them by the person who would give them. And number two, I didn't feel in a safe environment. So I would be super hesitant on actually doing it because I didn't trust the people around me, I didn't trust the environment. And then, like I said, point number one, I didn't actually trust the source where I got it from. So I just steered clear. I'm like, yep, not for me. Then the opportunity come up to lean into what I thought about Journey to Remembrance. And Marci shared a bunch of resources and information on the sacraments that we used and the whole philosophy on the sacraments, and it just expanded my mind in a completely different way. I never knew the things that were possible with them, and that's just learning through theory. Then I lent into it, it all felt good. I went there, and it was an experience unlike anything else. It truly was an experience unlike anything else that I've done in the personal development world, and this is far beyond personal development. To get the sacraments that are like the best teachers that shine a spotlight on you, on your situation, on your circumstance, on the things that need to come up to be released and the things to come up to make your vision come to reality. And just the downloads that I got throughout the whole process were some of the most profound downloads that I've ever got. I felt like I had a supercomputer, like able to solve Rubik's Cubes quickly, able to solve crosswords quickly, like supercomputer motherboard kind of stuff. That's what I felt I had access to. It was like parts of me that I'd been ignoring and suppressing that all just come up, and was a magnifying glass on them. And it was just the most beautiful experience and the most profound experience of my life. And it really felt like at Journey to Remembrance, it was an integration. Everything that I've studied over the last 10 years just in alignment and actually working for me, coming into my favor and into my body, into my way of living, because I felt like the 10 years that I was learning, I felt like I was like a library. I was accumulating a lot of knowledge, but I wasn't living it. Like my results didn't demonstrate all the information that I was actually learning. So at Journey to Remembrance, the sacraments are beautiful, opened up my whole world to a new way of seeing and living. I thought my eyes could only see like here, my eyes could see a lot more. And then not only that, it's just to have the support of Marci and Amber to work through anything that comes up. Anything that comes up. The plants are such great teachers that they bring up what needs to be processed, what needs to be eliminated, what needs to be stripped away. And it happens naturally. You don't have to do anything. It's not hard work. You don't have to force, and it's not a struggle. It just comes up. And then sometimes you need assistance to really clear it. I had some deep, dark energy that I had to release that I didn't even know was there. And then Marci helped me release it. And then afterwards, I just felt instantly lighter. It was just such a liberating feeling to feel lighter. And then it's like stripping away the layers that didn't serve me, that aren't my true self, that are holding me back from living in my full expression and full potential, and stepping into that. So, and I'm just such a huge advocate for this because of the impact it has had on my life. The most impactful, transformative experience that I've ever done. And every detail is at the highest caliber. Like if you look at the actual Temple of Wholeness, it is the most stunning, sacred, safe place that you could do a journey like this. I could not think of a better place to do it. And to do it with such amazing, incredible, beautiful human beings, to do it and then to have dinner together and have a beautiful dinner conversation, and to receive all the luxury codes, all the bliss codes, all the sensuality codes that Amber expresses and illuminates, and just such a profound experience. And I'm just so grateful that I made the decision to take the first step and to actually lean into it fully, because I'm recording this, it's about 3 weeks after I completed Journey to Remembrance. And I wanted to do that intentionally because I've seen a lot of my experiences. I'd go to an event and I feel great straight after it, maybe for a couple days, and then I would get back into my routine, and my old habits, old thoughts, old stories, old beliefs would come up, and then it'd just be the same behavior, so I wouldn't get results from it. This is 3 weeks later, and so much has dropped in for me. It's just a completely new way of living. The biggest revelation that I had was like full self, there's a lot actually, was full self-acceptance. So accepting myself as I am, like all the different personalities and different ways that I live, not looking at them as, oh, I should live this way instead of this way. Oh, I do this and not that. Just accepting all of it in its divine nature for exactly how it is. Full self-acceptance. Another one was having the revelation was that everything that is built was built simply by one person with one voice in one moment that made one decision. And I fully felt the power and the effect of that. One person with one voice in one decision, in one moment made one decision. And I felt that power inside of me for the first time, that I can, whatever comes to me, I'm able to create it. It's such a profound feeling to actually have. And now I fully trust myself. I fully love myself. I fully accept myself. And I fully know that whatever I choose to lean into and to create, I know that if it's in alignment and if my energy is good, then I can make that happen. And I've never had that sense of belief in myself before. And this is the Ben that I've been waiting to birth, and it's such a beautiful, liberating experience. So that is my experience from the most beautiful week of my life. If you feel called to it, I would just say lean into it. Check the details on the page, and if it calls to you, just have a call and just see what would unfold from there. Always just lean into what feels best for you. I had a lot of resistance come up, and I just went my way to find out the best path for me, and I'm glad I leant into it and listened to myself. Wishing you all the best.